Hi my beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl 𝕾𝖊𝖆𝖎𝖆 and we're back another day with another video. So today we will be talking about things I wish I would have known before becoming a nail tech. My list isn't really long, but I did want to really share with you guys the things that I really wish I would have known, because yeah, it's not all what it's kicked up to be. Like, doing nails is fun and all, but there are some things that you should know. So let's just go ahead and jump right into this video. The first thing I wish I would have known is knowing how expensive nails actually is. Listen, I honestly don't even know the amount that I have spent. I think it's so expensive just because you're constantly having to buy things, especially when you have like a constant clientele. You're constantly having people come in and out each week, and then you are kind of figuring out, like in the beginning stages, you're figuring out what works. I was just talking to my boyfriend about this today. I'm kind of irritated about it just because I used to use 𝕻𝖊𝖉𝖎𝖆 and it was really working for me. And somebody was like, you know, you should stick with one brand. Go ahead and try that. So I ended up switching over to Young Nails, everything Young Nails. Listen, I have been receiving a lot of lifting, a lot of popping off of nails, and this has never happened for me before. So just the fact that it's been happening, that's super annoying. That's another thing, the amount of practice. So the second thing that is on my list is the amount of practice it actually takes to be good. Like, to get to a point where it's like, all right, I like her work, it's good. And with that, like, you're really constantly going back and forth, debating with yourself, okay, this looks good, okay, I don't really like this. Like, there's been so many times that I've had clients and I've taken pictures of their nails and I look back over it and it's just like, I don't like it. It's been so many times that I critique myself. So that kind of goes with number two. You're constantly critiquing yourself while you practice. And that can kind of be discouraging because, especially for me, I know I have very high expectations of my work and how I like my clients' nails to look. So yeah, that's number two. So the third thing that I wish I would have known before becoming a nail tech is the simple fact of how annoying clients are. You know, in the beginning, I was really excited to work with people just because I love talking to people. I love getting to know them and just chilling and really getting on a personal level and knowing more about their life and where they come from. But listen, let me tell you, not every client is like that. A lot of clients are super quiet, and some clients are just plain old annoying. You don't know how many times that I have banned clients from booking just because our energy just doesn't mesh, and that's perfectly fine. I want clients that I mesh with. I don't want somebody that is going to come sit in my chair every 2 weeks and we don't get along. You're always critiquing my work. You're not satisfied with my work. So why do you keep coming back? I had a client like that. She just recently, she was just super annoying and super naggy. And I hate to be like that, but it's just like, you just complain to complain at this point. What happened? So, this is like a small story time. So pretty much a overlay, simple, easy, and overlay. So she was fine with the nails. I honestly believe that she was trying to get a refund for this set because she ended up spending like $100, $100 and something dollars. She didn't tip, which is fine. That's that. So yeah, she ended up going home and sending me a picture like a couple hours later. Oh, hey, I looked down and my nail was broke. That's not a thing. Either you're doing something and it breaks. And the thing about nail techs is that you can kind of tell of how it breaks. So yeah, just a little petty stuff like that. Like, I honestly feel as though that she just wanted a refund, and I don't do that. I do discounts. I will discount the heck out of you. I will never refund a client at all, because at the end of the day, I still use my product. Like, regardless if you liked it or not, I'm still using my product. I wish that I would have known to look for a proper school. So yes, finding a school is super important, and this is something that I wish I would have taken, I wish I would have taken more seriously before enrolling in school. Honestly, at the time, this was the only school that was right up the street for me, and I was so desperate to do something and say that I had something to my name. So I just settled on this particular school that I am currently in right now. But this was back in 2018. I'm currently going back and I'm finishing up. I legit have one more week, and I will let you guys know more about this process and the school that I went to and all of my thoughts and all that jazz. So yeah, finding a school is super, super important. Making sure that the teachers and stuff mesh with you, that it kind of fits everything that you are looking for. If not, you will end up being unsatisfied, and that's honestly, I don't even know how to express to you guys of what I wish that I would have been looking for before enrolling into school. This is so important, because if you're going to be enrolling into a nail program, most times a nail program can run from 3 to 6 months depending on what state you are in. In DC, it's 3 months. I go to school in DC. It's only a 3-month program. And honestly, you really just want, when you are looking for a school, I'll just tell you this little tidbit, because I am planning on making a video on this topic. But when you're looking for a nail school, make sure that the curriculum is good, that you are doing activities at least once a week. One thing that I don't really particularly like about my nail school is the fact that we are basically going there to get hours. It's basically a waste of time. Like, we literally sit there and we go over the PowerPoints, we learn, we talk, and that's it. So it's really annoying. We'll talk about that another day on another time. But as of today, we're not going to talk about that. But that's just something I wish I would have known about becoming a nail tech. One other thing, again, with school is knowing about the apprenticeship. So in Maryland, there's an apprenticeship program that you can go through. Instead of spending thousands of dollars on nail school, I could have simply just went to a nail salon in Maryland, because I do live in Maryland. Went to a nail salon in Maryland and just asked if they could sponsor me for my apprenticeship and just have them teach. The only thing about this is that you can end up in a nail salon that doesn't teach you anything. And when it comes to the boards, you are looking clueless. So that's one area where I would suggest, depending on how you learn, you could possibly go buy the nail school book, whatever that book is for schools in Maryland or whatever state you are in, and teach yourself from that book. But for me, I want to be able to learn from a teacher and know how everything is instead of doing it on my own. So yeah, just keep that in mind if you decide to do an apprenticeship. So this is the last thing that I have on my list of the things I wish I would have known before becoming a nail tech. So the last thing I wish I would have known, please keep in mind the toll doing nails takes on your body. Listen, after about my 4th client of the day, my knees hurt, my back hurts, my wrist hurts, everything just hurts, and I legit just want to sit in my pedicure chair and sit and fall asleep for a good 30 minutes. That's all I want to do. Legit, no lie, that's all I want to do. Seriously. And it's a whole thing for me. Like, I don't want to do anything else besides sit in that chair. So yeah, just keep in mind of how you are sitting in your chair. Make sure your posture is good. Make sure your feet are on the ground properly. And make sure that you take care of your wrists. I did not take this seriously in the beginning of my nail career. The way I was filing, I was filing like this, even to I can't even do it anymore because it hurts so bad. But I was moving my wrists a lot, and it caused tendonitis. And the only time my wrist doesn't really hurt is when I'm not doing nails. It's the only time. As soon as I start doing nails again and pedicures, oh child, it hurts like crap. So yes, just keep in mind of how you are taking care of your body, because in the long run, you will suffer if you're not taking care of your body. Make sure you're eating right. Make sure you're doing, exercises throughout the day. Make sure you are stretching your hand, blah, blah, blah. The last thing that I do kind of wish, this is not really talked about too much in the nail tech community, but I really wish that I would have known of how competitive this industry is. It's kind of like an unspoken thing. Like, it's competitive without being competitive. At least it is for me. I feel like every other day somebody's popping up saying they want to be a nail tech. And you have to really keep in mind that you are striving to be the best of the best. You have to really know, what I wish that I would have known is that you have to really know that you want to do nails, because it's gonna take a while for you to build your clientele. It's gonna take a while for your work to be good to a point where people actually want to book with you. It's gonna take a while for people to book with you consistently. It's a whole thing. So you have to really know in your mind for a fact that this is something that you love doing and that you want to do. So seriously, keep that in mind. In 2018, I did quit doing nails because it wasn't enjoyable for me anymore. So seriously, just keep that in mind. That's something that I wish I would have known, because honestly, if I would have continued back in 2018 and just stayed on this path of doing nails, I would probably be so much further in my nail career that I would have been done with school by now. I would have had my own nail suite and I would have been rocking with that and building my clientele. But here we are. God had other plans for me, and that's perfectly fine. So we will see where this year goes. So yeah, just guys, keep that in mind. It's going to take a minute for you to build your clientele starting up. It takes a while, child. It takes a while. So yeah, y'all, that's all I have for you today. That's my little short, sweet video. I didn't really have much to talk about, but I did really want to share with you guys my thoughts and where I'm coming from, and kind of where things I wish I'd known. Then this is things that I wish I would have known before becoming an nail tech. So I love you guys so much. Let me know if you like this new lighting setup. I'm not too sure of how I feel about it and if I like it. If you like it, make sure you leave something in the comments below with a thumbs up or a heart or something. Just to let me know that you like the lighting, as well as that you stay to the end of the video. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on all my social media. Until next time, bye!